Assalamu alaikum, grade 2, and welcome to your numeracy class. This is our fourth lesson of week number 6, right? Okay, so do you remember that in yesterday's class we started a new topic that was fractions? Excellent. So what does fraction means? Who is going to tell me what does fraction means? Yes, fraction means part of a whole, and the whole can be anything. It can be any shape, it can be a thing, it can be like you can divide anything into equal parts into different fractions, right? And we also know that fractions are basically the parts of something which are divided equally, right? Let's say if you look at the board, this is a star, right? And I have divided the star into two equal parts, right? If you look at this side, which is the left hand side, the part which is over there is exactly equal to the shaded area which is on opposite side, right? So all of these parts are equal. Now look at the next figure. This is a triangle, and this triangle has been divided into three equal parts. How they are equal? Look at every part, this part, and then both of these, they are all equal, right? So and we call them as the fractions of a whole. What is the whole? The whole is this whole triangle, and the parts are into which they are divided into, right? So we have already discussed this in our yesterday class. Now, in today's class, we will talk about how we can read out fractions. Okay, there is this particular way of reading fractions, that how you are supposed to read out fraction, or what, how do we name different fractions? Let's say when this is 1 over 2, what is the name of 1 over 2? What is the name of 1 over 3? What is the name of 1 over 4? The fractions that we write, right? So we will learn about it, and then we will start practice pronouncing them as well, right? So before moving forward, there is this topic that you have already discussed in maybe week 2 or 3 of your classes. We will take help from that topic. So we will revise the topic with the help of a small activity. The activity is that you are supposed to write the counting from 1 to 10. When I'll say start, you will start writing, and when I'll say stop, you are about to stop. Okay? So all of you, open your notebooks, take out your pencils. All of you are done? Okay. Start writing. Stop. Stop, everybody. Okay. Now tell me, how many of you have written how many topics? Sorry, how many the words of counting? Yes, Sarah, you have written 5. Okay. Yes, Ali. 4. Okay. Yes, Ahmed. 7. Good. Okay. Yes, Alize. 6. Okay. So see how many who have written the maximum words. Ahmed have written. So Ahmed is first among you, right? Then Alize has written 6. So Alize is second in your class. Then Ali has written 4. So Ali is third in the class, right? So what I'm giving you, basically, I'm giving you the positions according to your, yes, according to your work, according to your efforts. So remember what were the topic that we did, that we discussed, that according to which we tell about the position of something. What was the name of that topic? Can anybody tell me? Ordinal number names. All of you clap for Sarah. Very well done. So ordinal number names are basically the numbers through which we talk about, or through which we assign the positions to something, right? And while we were discussing a topic, we talk about a race as well. That, let's say, when some of you arrange a race among you, and some of you might get the first position, then second, third, right? So we don't call it as let's say Sarah has one position, Ali has two position, Ahmed has three position. No, we call it as Sarah has first position, Ali has second position, Ahmed has third, and so on, right? So this is how we talk about the positions of something, and the numbers which tells us about the position of something are known as ordinal numbers name, right? Okay, so let's watch the video related to that as well. That will help you revise the ordinal number names, and then we will discuss how we can read out fractions, because we will be taking help from this topic while reading out fractions. Okay, so I'm going to share the screen with you. There is this interesting video that you will watch that will help you reinforce the concept, and then we will be moving forward. Okay, so is my screen visible? Excellent.
Hey, let's have a race today.
Okay.
Yeah, we are gonna race. We are gonna race. Let's go.
So what happened here?
I think Ali came at 1.
Not one. First.
What's that?
It's first, second, third. You mean first, second, third? Yeah. Those are ordinal numbers.
You mean it goes on like that?
Yeah, it's like that.
Okay, you have learned that when we are assigning position to something, we don't call it as 1, 2, 3. Instead, we call it as first, second, third, and so on, right? Okay. Now, when we the topic that we are discussing today is how we can read out fractions, right? And I told you that we will be taking help from that topic. Now, let's come to the point that how ordinal number names will help us in reading out the different fractions. Okay, look at this picture. What is this? It's a square, right? And do you find any different colors, or is this in one color, or there are more than one colors in it? It's one. Is there any part which is shaded? No. So this is called as one whole, right? Why? Because yes, we have not divided it into any fractions, any parts, right? So this is one whole. Now look at this one. It's a star, right? How many parts it is divided into? Two, right? And how many of it is shaded? One. One is shaded out of two. So this is a fraction. And we can read out this fraction as 1 over 2, 1 upon 2, 1 by 2, right? Or the standard form is 1 half. 1 half means that this is the whole one which is divided into two halves. So this is 1 half of this whole, right? Look at this one. It's a triangle, right? How many parts it is divided into? Three. Excellent. And how many of its parts are in blue color? 1. And what is the total number of parts? 3. Now tell me, what is the ordinal number name for number 3? Third. So we will call this fraction as 1 third. Got it? There are other ways of reading it as, for example, 1 over 3, 1 upon 3, 1 by 3. But the standard name is that we will be using the ordinal number name for denominator part, and we will be using the simple name for the numerator part. Got it? So we will call it as 1 third. Got it? Look at this one. What is this? It's a circle. Excellent. So tell me, how many parts it is divided into? It is divided into 4 parts. Excellent. So how many of its part are in orange color? 1, right? So the part which is in orange color is 1, and the total parts in which it is divided into 4. Now tell me, what is the ordinal number name for number 4? It's fourth. So we will call it as 1 fourth. Got it? And the other ways are 1 by 4, 1 over 4, 1 upon 4. And there is this general name which we use for this fraction, which is 1 quarter. Got it? And now look at this picture. What is this? It's a rectangle. Excellent. Count it, how many parts it is divided into. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? And how many of its parts are shaded? 1, and the total parts are 5. So tell me, what is the ordinal number name for number 5? It's fifth. Excellent. So we will read out this fraction as 1 fifth. Got it? Excellent. Look at this one. What is this? It's an oval shape, right? Oh, count how many parts it is divided into. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? How many of it is shaded? 1. So we will write this fraction as 1 over 6. And how will we read out this fraction? What is the ordinal number name for number 6? Sixth. So we will call it as 1 sixth, right? And the other names can be 1 over 6, 1 by 6, and 1 upon 6. Got it? Look at this one. How many parts it is divided into? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right? And how many of it is shaded? 1. Now tell me the ordinal number name for number 7. Seventh, right? So we will call this fraction as 1 seventh, 1 by 7, 1 over 7, or 1 upon 7. Got it? So why do we revise ordinal number names first? Because after first two fractions, the other fractions, we name the other fractions by taking help from the ordinal number names, right? And what is the strategy? That for the numerator part, we use the normal number name, and for the denominator part, we use the ordinal number name for that. Got it? Any confusion? No? Now open your book, page number 30. This is the topic that we have covered. It is reading fractions, okay? Sorry. Now you have seen that in these fractions, they are written in the similar way that I have told you, that the second part is the ordinal number name, and the first one would be same, right? 1 third, 1 fourth, or 1 quarter, then 1 fifth, 1 sixth, 1 seventh. Got it? So in today's class, we will be practicing only till 1 seventh, and then in tomorrow's class, inshallah, we will be doing more. Got it? Now let's watch an interesting video related to this that will help you reinforce this concept, and then we will I'll be taking a small and then we will be doing a small ending activity before ending the class. Okay, so that will again revise the concept that we have learned. So I'm going to share the screen with you and let me know if it is visible to you or not. Is it? Okay, good.
Let's learn about reading fractions and writing fractions. An introduction. 1 upon 4. 1 here is a numerator and 4 is a denominator. You can also say 1 over 4, 1 upon 4, or 1 by 4. There are different ways to say it. Standard method says that this is 1/4. And general use, you call it a quarter. And there are many other variations of it.
Okay, so you have seen that there are multiple ways of reading out fractions, but the standard method is that in which we use the ordinal number name for the denominator part and we use the simple number name for the numerator part. Okay, so now let's quickly revise before ending the class. Who is going to tell me what would be the name for this? For 1, what is the standard name for 1/7? 1/7. Excellent, Sarah. Aliza, you tell me what is the standard name for 1/3? 1/3. Very well done. Yes, Vase, you tell me what is the standard name for 1/2? 1/2. Very well done. Okay. Yes. Who is going to tell me what is the standard name for 1/6? Yes, hurry up. Yes, Ahmed. 1/6. Excellent. And Ali, you tell me what is the standard name for 1/5? 1/5. Excellent. So that was all for today. What we have learned, we have talked about how we can read out fractions, and there are different ways of reading fractions, but there is this standard way that we use in mathematics, right? So hope you guys enjoyed the lecture. Do share this video with others because it's free learning. I'll be seeing you in the next class. Take care. Allah Hafiz.